afternoon. And then I just saw something on X that has to be talked about. This is just completely insane. And I'm gonna this is a story that Fox News is reporting, and Johnny Maga on X. I am going to post this on my X. What I'm about to talk about. This is completely freaking insane. This is just completely freaking insane. And I got to tell you, I was going to just
You're like speechless.
stay away from the news, not watch anything for a few hours and take a break. And then Kathy said, "You're not going to believe this." And she texted me this from 10 feet away from me because we text. But listen to this. Listen to this. And I just retweeted this. So if you go to my ex, Brian Craig Show, you can see this. Johnny Maga posted this an hour ago. Fox News reports, Secret Service has discovered a suspicious hunting stand with a direct line of sight to where Donald Trump exits Air Force One at the Palm Beach International Airport. The stand appears to have been set up months ago. The FBI is now leading the investigation, and they have a photograph of it.
I wonder how they found that.
And
he's starting to come back to Florida now.
that's right. See, this weekend was. No, oh, hold on.
I feel like they set that up while he was in New Jersey to have it
Yeah,
ready.
maybe. This
That's awful.
this is the first weekend the president has come down to Mar-a-Lago. He comes to Mar-a-Lago when it cools off, right? Mar-a-Lago is pretty much shut down during the summer, so it starts to open up this time of year for the members. So he came home this weekend, and he'll be coming here all winter, and they just found this. And, you know, I used to go up to Mar-a-Lago in the airport and live stream and vlog and show you guys that. And I haven't done that since Butler because they've changed the security a lot since Butler. And so I don't want to show people the security. But I will say this. It is, since, you know, in the old days, used to be, you know, you could drive up to the airport and get really close to Air Force One and watch. There was a fence, and they had some things blocked off, but you could see it really well. Now they have a wall of big, huge school buses, and the big flat-fronted school buses that completely surround it. It's totally blocked off. You can't see. You can see like the tip of the tail of Air Force One. The security they have over at Mar-a-Lago, where I used to go, is not. It's so intense now, and they're not done. I mean, I'm looking at the if you guys go to my X, you can pull it up, and I mean, this is really freaking scary. By the way, my name is Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. Okay, FoxNews.com has the story there now. Hunting stand found near Trump's landing zone. No individuals were located. Now that area, I know this picture they're showing, it looks all wooded. No, this is a very open area, okay? This is not a place where people go hunting. It's, and it is also 5 minutes away from his golf course, where that guy that was just convicted tried to shoot him at the golf course. It's about 5 minutes away from where the golf course assassination attempt took place. Fox News. The U.S. Secret Service uncovered a suspicious hunting site. See, now, people...
there's no hunting here.
Yeah, people...
This is not for hunting.
No, people talking about this, they won't know the area. This is not out in the boonies. No. This is not this is in the middle of West Palm Beach, Florida. Yeah. It's an industrial area, and it's also a residential area. 5 minutes from where the golf course where they tried to kill him. It's about 10 minutes drive from Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. It's in the city, and it's a very, very busy area. This is not a place where people set up hunting stands. There's no hunting here, okay? This is like the city, okay? Fox News. The U.S. Secret Service uncovered a suspicious hunting stand with a direct line of sight where President Donald Trump exits Air Force One at the Palm Beach International Airport, officials told Fox News. Secret Service agents found the stand on Thursday. The FBI is now leading an investigation into the discovery. Kash Patel said the hunting stand has not yet been connected to any individual. Prior to the president's return to West Palm Beach, Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand with sightline of the Air Force One landing zone, Patel told Fox. No individuals were located at the scene. The FBI has since taken the investigatory lead, that's a hard word, flying in resources to collect all evidence from the scene. Okay, now also this area where this is at is it's Palm Beach International Airport, and there's the main road, and then there's a perimeter road that goes around the whole airport and the runways. And this area and everything, anybody could drive on this road. However, there's security and cameras everywhere. Okay, there's a lot of private aviation companies where they have private planes and such. There's cameras everywhere. Okay, yeah. If you're just joining us, a hunting stand with a sight line to Air Force One at Palm Beach International Airport was found. This is just breaking.
You know, it just scares me because Charlie Kirk was killed, and it's like crazy people, like they're gonna think, like,
That's right.
Oh, they can do this.
That's
They
right.
think this is possible.
And to me, it seems like they put it up there. See, the president just came back for the first time this weekend. So so the security around there is very heavy right now. That's why they found it. However, it's not as heavy. It hasn't been heavy over the summer because he hasn't been coming here because it's been too hot. That's why he goes to Jersey. So to me, my first thought would be some very bad people put this here when the security was low, thinking they might be able to come back.
Yes,
That's what it looks like to me.
They did it while he was not here.
Yeah. The Secret Service Chief of Communications confirmed they're working closely with the FBI as well as local law enforcement. Secret Service said agents discovered the hunting stand during their advanced security preparations prior to Trump's arrival, because they found this on Thursday. There was no impact to any movements. No individuals were present or involved at the location. While we're not able to provide details about the specific items or their intent, the incident underscores the importance of our layered security measures.
That's scary.
The investigation comes weeks after Ryan Roth was found guilty of attempting to assassinate Trump. I'm going to guess that they're going to try to blame this on Ryan Roth, the golf course assassin. But that was like over a year ago. There's no freaking way. Let me see what I can find. Hunting stand. Let me see if I can find
I
anywhere
guess
else.
the way they tell is by the growth, like the growth around it. That's might be how they tell how
Well,
long
I'm
it's
looking
been
at the
there, you know
picture.
what
I don't
mean?
see growth around it.
Then how do they tell how long it's been there?
Okay, here's the local news.
Like the grass. I'm saying like the
Yeah.
foliage, or I mean, how else would they tell?
It's up in the tree. Like you have to
Yeah,
climb the
that's
tree.
true.
You have to climb the tree.
So how do they tell how old it is? How
I don't
long
know.
It's been there. That just how would they know?
Okay, this is the local news, WPTV.
Yeah, it's up in a tree. That's
Okay, here's the headline. FBI investigating suspicious hunting stand found near Air Force One landing zone. Secret Service discovered elevated structure within sight of presidential aircraft landing area before visit. This is WPTV, which is the local NBC affiliate, Channel 5 in Palm Beach. The FBI, the FBI is investigating after the U.S. Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand within sight of Air Force One's landing zone in Palm Beach. Now, again, this is in the city of Palm Beach. This is not in the country. There's no hunting around here. There's no way, especially near that airport. No one would go around there with any type of weapon unless they were upset. According to Kash Patel, the discovery was made prior to the president's return. Prior to the president's return to West Palm Beach, United States Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand with sightline of Air Force One's landing zone, Kash Patel said.
See, I'm wondering maybe it was put up a week ago. How do they know how long it's been there?
I don't know. There's cameras all over
Maybe
the
it was put up
place.
last Monday. I mean,
Or
how would
Wednesday.
they know? I mean,
Yeah, they
is
found
that-
it Thursday. No individuals were located at the scene. The FBI has since taken the lead. They're flying in resources to collect all evidence from the scene and deploying cell phone analytic capabilities.
Unless there's cameras around.
Southern Boulevard is the name of the road. Actually, the name of the road is Donald John Trump Boulevard. They just haven't changed the freaking signs yet. Southern Boulevard, which runs near Palm Beach International Airport and provides access to the president's private residence, was closed in both directions Saturday afternoon due to the investigation. As of Sunday morning, the road remains shut down to traffic. Motorists are urged to avoid the area. See, that's why I don't go up there anymore, because the security is so busy. I don't think the president would appreciate me going up there and live streaming and people seeing the security. So I haven't been up there and to show it to you guys. Authorities have not released any additional details as of now about what was found or whether any credible threat has been identified. That's WPTV local news. Okay, here's the Palm Beach Post. Southern Boulevard, which is Donald John Trump Boulevard. Southern Boulevard closed. Southern Boulevard is the road. You leave the airport, you're on Southern Boulevard. That's the road that goes directly. It's a straight drive to Mar-a-Lago. It goes right to Mar-a-Lago. You have to change. It goes right to Mar-a-Lago. FBI says Southern. Again, this is 5 minutes, maybe even less, but no more than 5 minutes away from where the assassin at the golf course tried to kill the president. So, I mean, this is like the second assassination attempt in a little area.
Is that golf course connected to the airport?
It's close, no, but it's close.
But they're not directly connected, but it's like right down the street.
Yeah, it's right down the streat. Right down the street.
And there's a lot of trees there. There's a lot of bushes and trees.
Not really around the airport. It's
not on the other side?
No, it's it's a very open area because it's the airport. You would have to. No one.
Where is this?
It's not giving us the exact location.
Yeah, this could be, 300 yards from the
There's a
airport.
lot of building. No, it's got to. This is the Palm Beach Post. FBI Director Kash Patel told Fox News they closed down Southern Boulevard near Palm Beach International Airport after the Secret Service discovered a hunting stand. See, there's no way any hunters. These are not hunters. Okay, this is not an area where you hunt. This is the city. This is like almost downtown Palm Beach.
That's what's so scary about it.
Exactly.
Is that guess what they're hunting?
Kash Patel told Fox News the FBI closed down Southern Boulevard near Palm Beach International Airport after the Secret Service discovered a hunting stand near where Air Force One lands when President Donald Trump visits Mar-a-Lago. The roadway was closed between Congress Avenue and Military. Congress, and I'll tell you, Congress, that's where the assassin drove to get his... When the assassin at the golf course escaped, he drove right here, okay? And I'm telling you, they're going to try... If they try to lay it on him after over a year, that's total BS. Too much time.
So what, you think they're going to say this was his original setup?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
There's no hunting area there.
No, it's the city. It's the city.
There's no game.
No, it's the city.
Yeah.
There's like hotels there and office
You wouldn't
buildings,
set up a hunting stand
and
there.
you can't go shooting around where airplanes are taking off and
No,
landing all day,
exactly.
especially the president. The roadway closed between Congress Avenue and Military Trail in suburban West Palm Beach at about 5 p.m. on October 19th. Remains closed. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office has not said when it will reopen. He's still here. He's leaving today. He was here for a fundraiser, it says. Okay. Prior to the president's return to West Palm Beach, Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand within sight line of Air Force One's landing zone. No individuals were located at the scene. The FBI is taking the lead. See, and here they are. Trump International Golf Club near the airport was the site of Trump assassination attempt in September 2024. Yeah.
That's scary.
It's very fucking scary. I'm sorry to guys. I mean, this just pisses me off. Just pisses me off. They just can't leave this man alone. Okay, here's the Daily Mail.
He has so many enemies. So many people want to get rid of him,
Yeah, it's in a big tree where it's kind of like camouflaged.
Yeah.
I tweeted a photograph of it. Brian Craig Show on X.
Do you remember at the airport where there's like, kind of across the road where there'd be big trees? Do you remember what? Because there's a road that goes around the airport, like a perimeter road, right?
Yeah.
And right, the airport's open. There's no trees on the airport property, but if you go and it's fenced in, there's like a fence. And
Well, they're not telling us
perimeter road
exactly
around it,
where. They're not saying exactly
but
where.
there's trees in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's another local news story. See if I can get. I'm trying to find a local news story that'll tell us more specifically where it is,
Awful.
but they're not telling us exactly where it was.
Excuse me.
They just can't leave this guy alone.
No, they can't.
No. If you're new to my channel, my name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. No, they won't. Make sure you subscribe, guys.
It was so bad for his family.
Oh my goodness. I mean, this is just
You know, it's
awful.
Just awful. I mean, they're just horrible people.
It is. And they just won't leave him alone. Okay, I'm trying to find WPBF. This is a local story in less than an hour ago. These are all just copy and paste of the original story. No, these are just copy and paste. I don't see any. No one knows exactly where it is. They haven't told them. This is Bloomberg. The FBI is investigating a suspicious stand found by the Secret Service within view of where the president exits Air Force One. They don't even call it a hunting stand, these jerks. They took off hunting.
A stand?
A stand. Yeah, like a step ladder.
Oh,
What a bunch of
God.
assholes.
They are. They are.
Let me see. An elevated hunting stand within sightline of Air Force One's landing zone.
I always worry about him coming in from
It's just...
the airport like that. It's just so open some places.
Well, they're not... None of the stories are telling us where... I know that area so well. I was hoping to get a little more detail on where it is. Sometimes it depends on the directions of the wind. Sometimes Air Force One comes in from the ocean to land, and it flies right over Mar-a-Lago. I mean, Mar-a-Lago is a straight line east from the airport. So many times, sometimes you may have seen it on my videos when I've been there, Air Force One will fly right over Mar-a-Lago. It's super freaking cool. But sometimes, depending on the winds, sometimes it lands from over the Everglades.
Right. Planes do that down here. They either come in from the east or the west.
Yeah.
It depends on you, right?
Yeah.
On the winds and the air traffic and stuff.
This is just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It really is. I mean, they just can't leave him alone. I mean, what is the matter with these people? What is the matter with them?
They're totally radicalized, and they've become violent.
Sorry, cracking my neck, guys. I apologize.
Become violent.
Not only are they
answer not getting their way.
Not only are they violent, for some reason they feel justified in it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's what's crazy.
They haven't toned down their rhetoric at all.
They've quadrupled down on it.
Scary.
Yeah, and this it is a hunting stand, and it has legs on it and straps.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, it's like a sniper's nest. You sit in it waiting for the animals to come by up in the tree. So you're up in the tree, you see the deer come. So this is like a sniper.
What the hell do you think that's for? Around the airport?
Yeah. No,
There's
nobody
no
would.
game
No,
there.
you don't hunt around the airport.
No, you don't.
No. This is a sniper's nest, is what this is.
Yeah.
They don't want to call it that. I mean, it's a makeshift sniper's nest, but a hunting stand in a tree is a sniper's nest. You're just a sniper for the animals.
There's got to be video of somebody walking in this area.
There's cameras everywhere. Traffic cameras, everything. Well, they must have some type of timeline because they said they're going to go through cell phone data to see what phones pinged. So they must have some information to give them a time frame. And this is not the kind of thing you could just go and do around the airport in the middle of the day.
They probably did in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
When it was dark. So
Yeah.
they might have a hard time, and they might not have brought a cell phone. I mean, if it's like a professional person, they believe me, they know what they're doing.
I wonder if they told Trump before he came home. Did they tell him?
I would think yes.
Now, you wouldn't do bird watching here because the tree is a thick tree. This, if you go to my X, you can see a picture of it. This is a thick tree, Brian Craig Show on X. It's this location was picked to be camouflaged.
Yeah.
You can't see it from the air. This is professional stuff. In fact, I've never known anyone in Florida to use a hunting nest. This, the kind of hunting in Florida you don't do like that. I've never known hunters in Florida.
There's really no woods in South Florida. There's few areas that have like bush, like
Yeah.
you know, like you might have a few trees, maybe a couple dozen in an area, but it's pretty developed down here. You know what I mean? It's pretty developed.
No,
there's not a lot of woods or anything.
I've never known any hunters in this area. But plus, that's not a hunting area. It's the city.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's hard to describe, but it's just a very busy area. You would not.
I don't think anybody would go to that trouble for bird watching because there's birds all over the place here. You don't have to go. It's not like you have to go out somewhere special to find birds. There's birds everywhere flying around. They all come down for the winter.
Okay, here's Palm Beach Post 30 minutes ago. Agents confirm suspicious hunting stand found where Trump exits Air Force One. A part of Southern Boulevard is currently closed as FBI investigates.
It was so bad for him.
The U.S. Secret Service discovered what they said is a suspicious hunting stand with a direct line of sight to where President Donald Trump exits Air Force One.
How do you think they found this? They got tipped off, or how would they find this?
At Palm Beach International Airport, a Secret Service spokesman confirmed to the Palm Beach Post today. The stand was discovered Friday. See, another story said it was discovered Thursday. The stand was discovered Friday before Trump arrived at around 6:24 p.m.
Oh, so they were canvassing.
They found it right before.
They they canvassed the area.
Prior to the president's return to West Palm Beach, the Secret Service discovered what appeared to be an elevated hunting stand within sight line of Air Force One's landing
I'm glad
zone.
they're being thorough and at least looking around and finding these things.
The FBI has taken lead of the investigation, flying in resources to collect all evidence and deploying cell phone analytics capabilities. According to Fox News, a law enforcement source said the stand appeared to have been set up months ago.
I don't know how they would know that.
Maybe some growth into the straps and things.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like if there was growth into the.
But that's what they would do. They would set it up before
like
this.
if you set up, right? If you set up a wood structure or some kind of nest or something, the trees grow pretty fast here because it rains so much. So there might be growth in that.
They would.
What they set up.
They would set it up when there would, because he doesn't come here during the summer, and it's starting to cool off now. So he's be coming here every weekend now. So they set this up before the security got elevated.
That's right. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. That's really terrifying.
And it's so close. I mean, it literally is 5 minutes away from where the golf course assassination attempt happened. The FBI, Secret Service, and local police have secured Southern Boulevard, parts of which remain closed today. The FBI is currently processing the scene right now as we speak.
That tells me, Brian, if they've closed that road and they're going to all this trouble, this is not just some minor thing. You know what I mean? This tells me that you're right, it's a sniper's nest. I mean, why would they go to all this trouble for something that they didn't think was really serious? You know?
Yeah.
That tells me that's exactly what you said it is.
I mean, this is literally, this is so close to the other. Yeah, it's a hunting stand. Yeah, this is so close to where the golf course was. 5 minutes. You could walk. You could walk to it. Of course, I had No Kings events right down the street. And when he came home on Friday, I saw some video. It's just like the last time I went up there to see him. The beast was at full speed going down the road. This is why.
The scary thing about South Florida, the area, I don't know if it's like this up north, but like this airport is right on a main highway.
He should fly.
So like that guy at the golf course, he got
That's
on the
right.
highway very quickly. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get away.
I-95 is right there.
Yeah. All the main highways are there.
he should fly in Marine One from the airport to Mar-a-Lago. He should not take the car.
But he's got to get out of the thing to get in Marine One.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still exposed.
This is just pissing me
They
off.
pull the car right up to the plane, and but they go down the stairs and they get right into the car.
Here, I'll put my
They're still scary.
I'll put my X link. I'll pin it in the chat. Link to my X, and you guys can.
His wife must be just terrified. I just can't imagine what they're going through. Especially after what happened to Charlie Kirk, it's frightening.
I just pinned my X link, so if you go there, make sure you follow me on X when you click that link, and you can see the picture. I mean, that's a sniper's nest.
Yes.
That is a sniper's nest.
Because that's why they shut down everything.
Yeah. This is just disgusting. I mean, this is just so disgusting. I mean, they cannot leave this man alone. They just won't leave him. I mean, how many assassination attempts have there been? This is what, 1, 2. Would this be the third? Would you consider this the third?
I'm sure there's been more.
Well, no, I'm talking about in the last year. Is this the third?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm in shock.
I would be so afraid.
I am in such shock.
I'm not.
I am. I mean, this
This is how
is.
these people are. This is the left.
I mean,
They
this.
don't like not getting their way.
Yeah, that was put up there by somebody who knew exactly what they were doing, and I'm
Yeah,
six.
that's like a professional thing.
No, I'm talking about since Butler, and starting with Butler months ago.
Yes. It's scary.
These are monsters. These are monsters. Let me see if I can find anything on X. Let's see if there's anything new on X.
Everything hidden will be revealed. The context is Butler. And you say this, a 20-year-old armed with multiple cell phones.
This is Eric Trump on Smirkanish.
Attempted to kill my father, the father of the greatest political movement in American history, from an unmanned, unprotected rooftop. I remain totally unsatisfied. What are you telling us?
I am totally unsatisfied. I am totally unsatisfied. You had a person with a modern rifle, modern scoped rifle at 130 yards who shot at the former commander-in-chief of the United States and a guy who was going to be, by all accounts at that point, the future commander-in-chief. And then they tried to kill my father 8 weeks later, at his golf course in Palm Beach County, a golf course that I run every single day. I am totally unsatisfied that we have one picture of that shooter. The guy looks like he was 14 years old in the picture. We know nothing about him. We know nothing about him.
This is crazy.
Right? And I am totally unsatisfied with the result, and I think a lot of America is unsatisfied
This
with
is
the
today.
result, and I think we better get to the bottom
Are you
of
telling
exactly
me?
what
Are you
happened.
telling me
They
there's
were
Are you telling me there's a conspiracy here?
What an ass,
Well, why isn't
Smirkanish.
Kash Patel
That you
found out
believe that Eric
anything?
Trump believes resulted in the assassination attempt?
Listen, I think they did everything they could to take my father off that stage. They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to impeach him. They tried to take him off the ballots. They tried to silence our votes. They leaked our tax returns. They raided his home. And yes, do I think that they tried to do exactly to my father what they did to Charlie Kirk, where they shot a good friend of mine in the neck and I see my buddy bleeding to death? Yes, I think they tried to kill my father because they did not want his
Hear that?
voice on
Today.
that stage, and they don't want my voice on that stage. They didn't want Charlie's voice on that stage. And that breaks my heart to say, and we better get to the bottom of who this guy was, because we know absolutely, Michael, we know nothing about the guy. We've seen one picture of the guy. And I hope there's a really
right.
good, thorough investigation, because as a
Dylan.
son, as I sit there with my 4-year-old and my 6-year-old on my lap, and I saw
The Butler shooter.
my father's head
Well,
almost come
how come
off,
Kash Patel
I
hasn't
remain
told us
completely
anything?
unsatisfied as to who this person was and the guy's intent and why
we
he
know
did it
nothing.
and what was on his cell phone.
Yes, they found a hunting perch, like a sniper's nest, in a tree with line of sight to the president when he walks off of Air Force One in Palm Beach. So, yeah, a lot has happened.
Friday.
This is the president talking with Kai Trump.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Come on, let's go have a good time.
Is he allowed to respond?
They don't respond, yeah.
I mean, with all that gear on too? Imagine that in Florida right now, 90-degree weather.
They're sort of supposed to focus on what they're doing, which is keeping us safe, right?
Oh, of course.
He was thanking the Secret Service. He says they never say anything about they got to stay focused. Here's
know
Charlie.
what happened on July 13th? Oh, we certainly don't at Butler. That's exactly what we
This
did.
is
know.
Know what happened on
This
July-
is Charlie Kirk talking to Tucker about the Butler assassination.
Know what happened on July 13th? Oh, we certainly don't at Butler. That's exactly what. Why don't we know that? Do you know? I don't know. And I know that we have the right. We could not have better people.
We don't know what happened with him either. See, it's all a big conspiracy. Just, you know,
Why can't Dan and Cash and them find out and get to the bottom of this?
there needs to be an arrest for this freaking sniper's nest.
In those positions at the top. Like, you know Dan Bongino well. I could speak very high for his integrity. Oh, I love Dan. Yeah. And so they need to act on this. Yep. And I don't have much more to say than that, but I don't know. FBI needs to, and I think specifically the FBI on that. Yeah, and the FBI is stonewalling, and it's not Bongino, it's not Kash Patel, it's that I know of.
Whatever.
Well, who is it?
Yeah, then who is it? They're the boss. Okay. U.S. Secret Service discovered a suspicious hunting stand positioned with a clear view where President Trump disembarks from Air Force One at Palm Beach International Airport. They found it Friday. And, you know, I'm telling you, it is... It's got to be the tree wherever it is. They're not telling us exactly where the tree with this sniper's nest is, but just knowing the area, it's got to be off of Southern Boulevard. It's got to be, because that's where Air Force One, where the door that the president gets out is facing.
It's going to be somewhere where they have a line of sight when he's walking from the plane.
Yeah.
On the tarmac, not in
Yeah.
the car, obviously, because that's protected, but the tarmac where he's exposed. So it's somewhere within 200 yards of that airport.
And if you remember Dylan Roof and Butler, it was the same kind of thing. He was on a roof, but he had a rifle like that, right? And the other guy at the golf course was hiding in the bushes. Remember? So this
Well,
is
Ryan, you know
this
what it
is
makes me
consistent to
think?
that.
These other assassination, the Charlie Kirk and the one in Butler, was there a setup ahead of time for them?
Yeah,
Was there something planted on the roof for them, like the guns?
yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying?
Something's
Was there something pre-planned with those?
yeah,
It's gotta be. Is it the same group of people?
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
serious.
I got a map. Okay, let me look. I got an aerial map of where it is.
Oh, really bad.
Hold
We gotta
on.
pray for their family.
Hold on, let me look at this map.
That's just awful.
I got a map. I'm gonna retweet the map, and it has graphics on it. This is freaking insane. This is not
Did you find
a
the
coincidence. Look at that. Look at it's drawn. Look at that.
Where's the airport?
The top circle is Air Force One. The bottom circle is the trees where they found it.
Yeah, that's wow.
That is not.
That is probably, like I said, 200 yards about.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, that's definitely for that. That's definitely for
There
for
is.
Trump.
I'm looking at this,
That's awful.
and there is that's Southern Boulevard right there, Kathy. Okay, and it's an elevated position. This.
You know, they had this big rally yesterday, and they were, and then this happens. It just shows that they're just violent people.
Here, let me show you
know,
guys.
it's
Hold
just
on.
violent people.
Let me show you guys. Hold on. All right.
This will be what's all in the news
Okay.
tomorrow, not their stupid rally.
This, okay, right here. This is the hunting stand in the tree. So you can see how it's obscured. Okay. These are the
Yeah, there's a lot of
trees.
around there.
where it is, right here. There's Air Force One, where Air Force One parks, right there.
At 200 yards,
You
right
think
in line of sight.
you think
right
that's
there.
a coincidence,
No,
right?
no, definitely not.
You think that's a coincidence? You can see that's where Air Force One is parked. And these are the trees where the hunting stand was found, which is a sniper's nest. This is the hunting
Yeah, I think
stand.
the sniper's nest is a more appropriate.
And you can see these are straps.
And I think they'll come out and say that, Brian.
These are straps. Here's a couple of legs, and then over here, it's hard to see it. I have another picture, and I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's the same strap. So I don't know exactly what that is for. But here it is in the tree. You can see it's totally camouflaged. And then here's the map. Okay, here's the tree. Here's the trees where it was found. And then right there is where Air Force One parks and the president walks off. Now, I know where this is, but I don't know if I should. They're not saying in the news, so I'm not going to say the road. I know exactly where that is. I've driven there 10 million times. I know exactly where that is, too. And this road. And I know this is not easy to get to. You have to really go out of your way to get here. But I know exactly where this is, and I just that's insane. And you can see what I mean. This is not an area where you would be hunting, right? This is not an area where you'd be hunting. See, there's the runway. Look at that. Do you guys think it's just a coincidence? Hell no. Who would set up a hunting nest
No.
like that?
No.
That close to any airport, not to mention the one where the president
We all know
lands.
why that's there.
And before Air Force One was landing there, that's where Trump Force One parks too and lands. Okay? No. This is freaking and just pisses me off. I retweeted that too, guys. Now, I know exactly where that is, and that is not an easy place to get to. Snipers, absolutely. So these people in the national news, they don't know the area. So who knows what they'll say. They might think that, Palm Beach is the sticks and people would hunt there. Okay, here's Fox News reporting on it.
All right, we've got some breaking news. FBI is investigating suspicious hunting stand near Trump's Air Force One exit. FBI agents are currently investigating a suspicious hunting stand located near the Palm Beach airport. And here's why this matters. This has a direct line of sight into the area where President Trump exits Air Force One. So again, the FBI investigating a suspicious hunting stand. Apparently it's been there since Thursday, but we're just learning about this now.
See, some stories say they found it Thursday. Other stories say they found it Friday.
I don't think they know. She said it's been there since Thursday.
Some
So I
stories
don't
say
think
it's
they know
been there
when it was
months.
set up.
No.
No, I don't think it's been months.
No.
Probably a week.
Hold on a second. What is this? Did report it because what I shared was that audio I just played wasn't great quality, but it was from Fox. I'm looking to see if there's anything else. I know exactly where that is. Nobody would put something like that in a tree in that neck of the woods. The Secret Service suck.
Well,
They
found
suck.
it, though. They did find it.
Yeah, well, he did get shot.
Well, that was Biden's Secret Service.
I'm not happy about this at all.
Well, they did find it, so you gotta give them credit for
They
that.
did find
you
it.
know?
They did find it.
I mean, that was set up for somebody waiting for them to come and at the opportune moment. I mean, and I think that's a big clue as
Yeah.
to the fact that this is not just some random thing.
No.
You know, that's calculated and planned.
Yep. The left have not calmed down since they killed Charlie Kirk.
No, if
They've
anything,
not
they're
calmed
more
down.
determined than ever because
Yeah.
that was a success for them.
The Secret Service acted too early. Yeah, maybe they should have not let it be known. You know, you made a good point there, Mike. Maybe they shouldn't have let it be known and done some surveillance to see if anybody
I
came
was
to
thinking
it.
the same thing. Like, why didn't they set up some kind of decoy or do some kind of thing where they could see if somebody comes back?
But I know that area, and that is not an easy place to get to. You have to go through a lot of back roads.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lights that have cameras on them there, you know?
Yep.
So whoever drove there is on camera. And these buildings around there, there's security cameras on them. There's security cameras all over here. Yeah, I'm looking at the area. But let me see if I can get a better area. It's let me see. Let me see if I can find a better picture of the area. Okay. Let me see. What is the name of that one? Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get a better image of where this is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is less than 5 minutes from where the assassin tried to shoot him at the golf course. Less than 5 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at where this is, and there's a massive Toyota dealership, a big Toyota dealership, right next to where the tree is. They got to have cameras everywhere for the cars.
They closed this off because they know this is a serious threat.
This is the golf course assassin. When he made his getaway, drove right by there. That's why I'm telling you, don't buy any BS that it's him, Ryan Routh, whatever the freak his name is, the guy that just got convicted. Don't buy that.
No, but the people behind it can be the same.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, Kathy, can you see? Here's where where the trees are.
Oh.
That's the golf course. There's the airport.
That's really funny.
I
Oh
mean-
my god. Oh, so are the trees on the golf course?
The golf course is here.
Yeah, but is that part of the golf course?
This
where
here?
where that sniper setup
No,
is?
no.
So it's right around it though. There's
Yeah.
a lot of trees on a golf course.
Yeah, no. The golf course is
So what is the
Like
that
right
area?
here.
Where is that? Where that vending is? What's there?
the county criminal justice complex, whatever that is.
What?
That's what. Yeah.
And they put the thing there.
Well, it's close. It's about a couple blocks away from that.
Crazy.
Yeah. This is nuts. This is just freaking nuts. I mean, I just can't believe it. I mean,
I know.
how much does this guy have to go through? Really, right? How much does this guy
I've never
have to
seen anything
freaking go
like it.
through? It's nonstop. It's just non-freaking stop. Yeah. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, guys. If I see anything new that's worthy of reporting, I'll jump back on and let you guys know, all right? My name's Brian. This is where MAGA comes to talk. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.